Hey everybody, this is Ranshin, and here I'm bringing you a StarCraft commentary. So this is set 3 of SKT1 versus WoongJin Stars, game that was set that was played November 17th in the Shinhan Bank Proleague. And a surprise to all StarCraft fans, iloveoov is back. One of the old Terran legends of StarCraft is back playing for SKT1 after having retired due to slumpage, and becoming a coach is now being a player coach. This just goes to show how badly SKT1 are sucking this season. I mean, iloveoov just looked at his Terrans and just the players going, okay, you guys, seriously. I mean, how can you do this to the team? And he was forced to quickly, practice a whole lot and try to help his team out. We'll see how he manages. He's playing against Zero of the Stars, a fairly new Zerg who has, I think, under 50 games. And we'll see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, go. Zero actually has only a 33% win percentage against Terran, so it's his worst matchup. iloveoov has over 60% win percentage in his career, over 300 games, and he is, famous. He has 3 OSL titles, which he won in a row. It was, a long time ago, but still, three OSL titles are nothing to, poke a stick at. It shows that you've done something. You've been around. You've done your stuff. So we're gonna have Zero in blue upstairs, and we're gonna have iloveoov downstairs in purple or violet, and iloveoov playing Terran, and Zero is Zerg. This is Raid Assault 2. We have far too many ZVZs on this map. This map is supposedly very Zerg friendly, and it really should be. I mean, you have a lot of entrances to the opponent's base, and it's a very short distance. You could effectively just 5-pool and win the match right there. But for some reason, Terrans have been owning Zergs on this map for the most part. Zergs have not pulled off a lot of wins against Terrans, so I'm looking forward to see what happens. But yeah, iloveoov has to pull off a win for SKT1 for them to try to get out of this slump that they're in. They're losing. They're down there playing with the likes of Eastro and Ace and CJ. Unfortunately, the way they're playing these days. But yeah, iloveoov going for his early gas, and barracks. So I don't know, possibly a biomech build, or maybe he's gonna take a page from Boxer's book and go for early Valkyries. But I think that's very unlikely on this map. And yeah, Zero goes for gas and spawning pools, so I'm assuming early mutas. They have been highly effective on this map and are pretty much always used in ZVZ fights. But yeah, too many ZVZ fights on this game. It's refreshing to see a TVZ. Here we go, first person view, which lasts far too long. But yeah, both guys have probably scouted each other's base by then. iloveoov going around looking for something suspicious. It's a good idea to look for something suspicious in this map, or possibly even could set up a proxy. This is the kind of map that invites proxy builds, but no, apparently not. He's setting up his second barracks now, so going around looking if Zero set down any extra hatcheries, and he has, although inside his base to probably set up the hatcheries, then plump down a sunken colony to protect his ramp. So just a lull right now, nothing really going on, and okay, iloveoov going for a early factory and just gonna float his barracks. So maybe I was mistaken when I thought I saw that second barracks plop down. But yeah, iloveoov has scouted this, so he probably can take a guess that mutas are coming. So I don't know if he's going to stick with a biomech or go for full mech or stick with more marines. But no, there it is. One barracks down, one factory. Zero sees this. So, and an army going down for iloveoov. So he is going to go for biomech or just full-on mech. Goliaths possibly. They work well again. They work pretty damn well and gets Mutalisks. Early Vulture out, possibly going around to see if he can damage something. Not many Zerglings out for 0 yet, so, you know, it's just slight early base harass, you know, just help out a bit, or just for scouting purposes, both works very well. Machine Shop coming up, so if it's Goliaths, then he's going to go for Terran boosters. There's the little SKT1 mascot. So yeah, Spire coming up, and the Sunken Colony at the ramp, so, you know, he's going to try to hold off anything funky from iloveoov. Vulture's coming in now, and is he going to try to push it? No, he's just going to stand out. He can't get in. He's going to stand outside, just take a couple of pot shots at the hatchery. Nothing going on. But yeah, iloveoov has seized the Spire, so I assume he's going to go for Goliaths here if 0 persists. Yeah, another factory setting up. So it's all gonna really come down how iloveoov's micro is. I mean, he hasn't played for quite a while. I don't think he's had much time at all to practice. I mean, just came out of retirement like a week ago, 3 weeks ago at most. So, you know, and he's been retired for not quite a year, but a while. So we're going to see how that all goes down. So yeah, Goliaths are pumping up for iloveoov, so he is going to try to counter 0's Mutalisk harass, which is eventually forthcoming. And not going for anything fancy, it's just a good old standard, you know, anti-air Zerg mech build. Yep, there you go. Eggs all hatching. I'm assuming most of them, if not all of them, have Mutalisks. 3 Goliaths out for iloveoov, so he has to get more Goliaths. I mean, with proper micro of Mutalisks, you can, you know, just micro back and forth Mutalisks to take down the Goliaths, but Goliaths in a large mass will own Mutalisks. And wow, Starport going down for iloveoov, so I don't know, science facilities, which he needs a lot more gas for than he has now. Or possibly Valkyries. Valkyries are also a very good counter against Mutalisks. And there we go. Mutalisks flying in, gonna see those Goliaths and just, you know, back off. iloveoov tried to set up an expansion, was denied. So maybe he'll give it another shot. It's kind of dangerous right now because those Mutalisks are flying around. They'll be able to harass whatever SCVs fly around the base and try to set up. So yeah, iloveov's seeing they're trying to concentrate properly after not seeing a proper, not being in a proper match royale. Control tower going up, so yeah, I just beyond guessing. I think it's Valkyries. I find that the most likely thing that counter Mutas and Hydra Den going down. So 0 knowing, you know, if he keeps trying to keep pump Mutalisks against mass Goliaths is dumb. Simply put, good. Mass Goliaths will own Mutalisks, especially with Terran boosters on. The range becomes, their missile range becomes so long that it becomes impossible for Mutas. And Mutas always manage to take down one supply depot. That's not serious damage so far. You know, there's slight action going around all over the place, but not real. What can I say? Nothing spectacular so far. 0 just, you know, flying around, checking out, making sure iloveoov can't expand and just, you know, keep it inside his base. iloveoov, meanwhile, hasn't gotten a scout in 0's base in a little while. Has a Valkyrie out, so yeah. Bye-bye Mutalisks. You can you can pretty much stop making those now, 0, right? 0 goes for an expansion. And Hydralisk's out now. Hydralisks, you know, they have pretty good range. They counter Goliath decently. I guess they're kind of the, you know, whatever is necessary units of the Zergs. And yeah, there's barracks, been flooded and endangered, gonna get taken out. Gonna see those Hydralisks, so we're gonna see how iloveoov reacts. He hasn't gotten a scout in his base, but he does see those Hydralisks, so he's assuming, you know, he now has a unit mixture to deal with, and he needs some sort of support against his Goliaths. SCV out there possibly trying to set out an expansion, although I don't think 0 should have a real hard time of denying expansion. Just Mutalisks flying around, he has Zerglings, he has Hydralisks. You know, if he moves them all over the place, right, oov finally moving out his Goliaths, trying to force himself, you know, just he needs an expansion. You know, already has high tech, so lots of money wasted, but oh, right, they leave the base, and we have a bunch of Mutalisks flying in instead, and a Scourge to help out in case those Valkyries try anything funky. But as again, Valkyries have to force Muta's out. It's actually kind of not bad by iloveoov. You know, he made Goliaths at first to force, and whoa, a lot of engagement there! Muta has been completely caught out of it against a bunch of Goliaths and Valkyries, taking heavy damage. But yes, as I was saying, I mean, it was decently smart of iloveoov. I mean, Goliaths aren't very maneuverable, although they're good against Mutalisk. So he built up Valkyries to be just, you know, to have him flying around his base against that Mutalisk harass so he can move his Goliaths out. You don't want to have to move your Goliaths back and forth. They're kind of slow. Overlord being taken down there.